Guys, talking about Afrobeat Nigeria, it is one of the biggest music industry in Africa right now and getting a lot of international attention based on the quality of artists and the quality of songs coming in from Nigeria. That is something you need to understand. Recently, a person of Rema became the first African artist to perform at BRIT Award UK, and a lot of people are really excited and saying that, man, this is one of the global achievements of African artists, and Nigerian artists are championing it at the time. And a lot of people in Africa are really envious of Nigerian achievement in the music industry and also in the entertainment industry. A country called Ghana is actually trending on social media because Nigerians got involved in the big project. They need to actually understand that when you talk about interpretation of script, when you talk about writing of script, you have to give it up to Nigerians because we know how to tell better stories in better way, and that is really helping us. Maybe it's because of the country we met, or because of what we are experiencing in Nigeria right now. When you talk about the biggest artists in Africa, you cannot call 5 of them without calling Nigerian artists. That is another achievement we are really happy about, and a lot of people are really envious of that, while some people are showing hatred for Nigeria in terms of this achievement. We not go fit lose every direction now. Our government not dey in order, and a lot of things happening, like the currency is not stable in Nigeria, but we are still patching our music industry and still moving it ahead, still entertaining ourselves. That is something we are really good at. Nigerians are smart people, you have to recognize that, but a lot of people don't like Nigerians around because they felt intimidated by the presence of Nigerians. That is one thing that is not really palatable about this whole beef in the industry right here. Let's talk about funding Nigeria Afrobeat and Nigeria music industry. A lot of people need to actually understand that, yes, the government have not given support to the Nigeria Afrobeat like that. That is something you need to understand. And what we've achieved right now is something that came in from individuals and some organizations or multinationals. That is something you're seeing right now. From the headies, you have a lot of people actually coming out to say, if Nigerian government does not get involved in it, I think we may see the bearer of the headies. That is what a lot of persons are saying, that if Nigeria could send the minister to go and represent Nigeria at the Grammy Awards, why not do that in local awards like the headies? Because we can make headies a big one and make it acceptable by a lot of artists. That is what we can see right here. Many people have been coming out to say, you know what, Burna Boy is a smart thief to an extent, but Burna Boy is not a thief. Burna Boy is one of the most talented artists I know over time, because this guy takes up sample and do it and blow it out there, and a lot of people felt the story. A lot of people feels the story from time to time. That is why Burna Boy is on the rave right now, because you need to actually understand that the likes of Burna Boy, they are rare in Nigeria. That is something you need to understand, because these guys are really rare, and they are unique to an extent. They believe in themselves. They are too confident that you believe that they are arrogant to an extent. Although Burna Boy needs to watch it before it escalates. That is something I can say. But for me, Burna Boy remains one of the most talented artists, alongside the likes of Davido and Wizkid. That is something I can say. And Rema has joined the league right now, and Rema is one of the biggest artists in Nigeria. Calm down, calm down. Rema's Countdown remains one of the biggest songs in Africa and in the world. The first African song to hit a billion stream on Spotify. That is a big win for Rema, featuring Selena Gomez. What do you have to say about that and about that achievement so far? I want you to leave that in the comment section. Odumodu Black is going around insulting OGs in the industry, and that is not really cool about the whole thing. I think Odumodu Black needs to focus on his song, because it does not have that weight to actually challenge his roots. That is something I can say. The OGs, they paved way for you because they did it first before you did it. That is one thing you need to respect about these guys. What is your own take about the story? In the Nigerian music industry, a lot of people are really surprised at Buju's and Ruger's comeback. That is what it is right now. These guys used to be at loggerheads with each other. They decided to say, you know what, let's quash this beef and focus on what music is all about. And they dropped a song called RMD, Romeo Must Die. And that song is really, really banging right now. And a lot of people are feeling the impact of that song. What is your own take? What other surprises are you expecting? A lot of people are really expecting a surprise, of Wizkid and Davido, because in 2023, these guys promised us a joint, kind of a collaboration or tour. And now we are still waiting for the tour. A lot of people are saying they may decide to do a song together, and that will mark history for Afrobeat in Nigeria. What are your own thoughts about this? I want you to put that in the comment section. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon. Rema becomes the first African act to perform at the BRIT Awards. A big congratulations to Rema and a big congratulations to Maven Record and Nigeria at a time like this. I think we are really winning in terms of Afrobeat or in terms of music in Africa. That is something I can share with you guys. And a lot of people are saying that, you know what, Rema is one humble guy that they admire a lot. And this guy has been putting his energy, effort into the music he's doing and getting a lot of interesting results across board. While some persons have dropped about 2 albums and they are still upcoming and fighting the OGs, that is really absurd to an extent. And we saw that happen at an Abuja concert where Odumodu Black came out to say something about the OGs. A lot of people are saying, Odumodu Black, learn from the likes of Rema, focus on your music career, do a lot around it and improve on it so that the sky will be your stepping stone. That is what a lot of persons are saying right now. What is your own take about Rema? I want you to put that in the comment section, because Rema's Countdown remix with Selena Gomez remains one of the biggest songs in the world based on the chart system around the world and based on the number of statistics he has actually accomplished around the globe. I think based on what Rema has accomplished in terms of Afro rave, that is sounding Indian and Arabian and charting his song on their chart, is actually a big achievement. We have to commend Rema, we have to commend Maven Record, we have to commend Don Jazzy. Don Jazzy still remains the best music boss in Nigeria based on his accomplishment. Recently, he sold about 51% stake of Maven Record to Universal Music Group, and this is an interesting thing so far. A lot of people are just like not excited about it, while some other persons are really excited because it's bringing a lot of money to Maven Record and the music industry in Nigeria and bringing some international attention to music industry in Nigeria. That is one thing I kind of understand about the big story. Rema still remains one of the most favorite artists of Nigerian fans out there, and a lot of people can say that yes, Rema is harmless, Rema is not braggadocious, and Rema is humble to a fault. This guy also adore the OGs and respect them a lot, the likes of Burna Boy, Wizkid and Davido, which he has said at an interview, and a lot of people can really give respect and props up to Rema, while some other persons struggling like upcoming in the industry are fighting the OGs.